I did end up going to the Historical Society today at noon because I just couldn't stand not being there. I'm on light duty for a while though, not allowed to lift anything. Today is the 21st. 2/21. I did 12/24. I left right after I ate my lunch. And by the way, one of the movies I bought at the thrift store was the worst movie, one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire stinking life. Let me show you. Hold on. This movie. Right here. Terrible! And I honestly thought that it would be good. But apparently it comes from Nigeria. I mean, the acting was okay, I guess. And you had a piracy thing going across the screen the whole freaking time. And okay, it's silver, so it's not pirated, whatever. Who would pirate this movie? It's so terrible. Oh my god, it was terrible. And it had potential to have a good story to it. You know, it had no rhyme or reason. And it had extraneous to the story. It was awful. It's awful. So just so you know, this movie was not worth it. I am not even sure where someone got this movie, if you want me to be completely honest. And I should have known it was from Africa. There's Africa. Now, this is not at all accurate. She did not change her mind while she was pregnant. She actually changed her mind after the baby was born. It was done in a really weird way. I'm just going to tell you the story because nobody's going to want to watch it. This woman found out that she couldn't have a child, so she asked her sister to be her surrogate. And her sister agreed. Now, first of all, at some point in the movie, she says to her husband, my sister has 2 children, why can't I have 1? And at some point, the sister only has 1 son. So it's like, okay, what happened to the other kid that you mentioned? Then, there's this car accident and puts her in labor. Her son dies in the accident. And she decides to keep the baby. Well, first of all, why did she go home with the baby at all. She never should have left the hospital with that baby. Her sister should have left the hospital with that baby. So I do not understand. And the doctor was encouraging them to take care of that baby because you got an infection and you can't have another baby. Well, first of all, he said she had PID, which is pelvic inflammatory disease. He called it pelvic inflammation disease or something. It's like, get the words right, doc. And he said it can clog up the, and that's true, it can clog up the works. But if you know right away when someone has a baby or has, which I've never heard of anybody getting that, having a baby. Usually it comes secondary to an STD. That someone has it and you treat it right away with antibiotics, you can sometimes treat it so that it doesn't stop them from having more children or having children. For the doctor to say, yeah, and there was a complication you didn't know about. How did you not know you had an infection after delivering a baby when they would have given you IV antibiotics immediately? They would have known almost right away that it was a problem. None of it made any medical sense. And they had doctors they were thanking. And it was like, okay, if it made medical sense, which it didn't, so they bring the baby home, don't know why, and they have, and the sister comes over and she wants to hold her baby, and she's getting ready to take her baby. I don't know if her sister's keeping the baby initially because she's nursing it or what's going on, but she wants her baby, and the sister's not giving it up. And that's another thing. At one point, someone says the little boy is badly, the husband of the sister whose baby the sister is carrying says the son was badly hurt. Okay. Then the son's father, the little boy's father, the husband of the lady that's carrying the baby for her sister, says, he came in here barely hurt, and now you're telling me he's dead. Which is it? I mean, it just was awful. It did not, and I do this, it's going to be there. It didn't make any sense at all. So anyway, sister decides not to give the baby back because her son died. The sister had already lost, they had lost their mother tragically. She had lost her original fiance tragically in an auto accident. But I guess tribally you go to your dad, and the dad said you have to give the baby to your sister. Well, I kept trying to figure out whether or not the sister was the biological mother, because they sure made it seem like, I don't know, like the husband and the sister-in-law were the biological parents. They finally made it clear that it was done as what we would call a gestational carrier, which is the husband's sperm, the wife's egg, and they put it into the sister. Which means legally, at least in this country, I don't know about in Lagos, Nigeria, but here, that baby belongs to the sister and her husband because they are the biological parents. I know we've had fights over surrogate babies before. Usually those fights are complicated by the fact that they've used the surrogate's egg and the husband's sperm. And I wasn't sure if that was the case here. That's a whole other mountain to climb. Legally, especially even here in the United States. So I wasn't sure. Once I found out that they were the parents, the biological parents, her egg, his sperm, just her body. Her body's a vessel. Once that baby's out of her body, that baby belongs to that sister. Do I feel for her? Of course. But for them to tell her she can't have another child is ridiculous. Unless they completely missed the infection and let the infection go far, which would cause excruciating pain, first of all. If you have pelvic inflammatory disease, that causes excruciating pain. So, the medical inaccuracy was just mind-blowing. Just the whole thing was mind-blowing. I do want to show you my nail. He brought it last night. Bob brought it last night. So, I'm gonna have to take some of it out and then seal the rest. But anyway. Yummers. Okay. So I'm gonna take some of it out and reseal the rest. So I'm gonna take it. Anyway. Yeah, it was a freaking disaster. Like I said, there was another couple in it that I have no idea why they were in it. They didn't make that clear at all. The purpose of the other couple. What is that? Oh, that's a bay leaf. Yeah, I don't want to eat that. Trust me, don't want to eat a bay leaf. It's not a bad thing. It's a flavorful thing, but you don't want to eat it. It gives off its flavor and then you throw it away. So, just so you know, I'm just taking this out here. Okay. Oh my gosh, he made homemade huge meatballs here. I'm gonna curl up and watch TV. I'm gonna get this video posted. It'll be the only one I do today. Tuesdays and Saturdays, I will do one video per day because I'm working at the Historical Society and it's too much to try to do more than one video. So, move this back up. So, I will get this video up in front of me and in my lunch bag because I keep it with me so that I can keep up with my research when I do have research to do. I want to thank everybody that tried to help me out with those things. I don't know what they are. They are Amish. Cheese. And I'm going to grab a ginger ale. I mean a Sprite. So, I am going to curl up right here. Tomorrow, we will have videos. Today, this one. So, like I said, if you guys know anything about those, let me know. Check them out on Instagram, Facebook. I will show you the pictures. See how my phone's doing here. Okay. If I get long enough to show you the pictures. My box chat is going crazy again. Okay. Here they are. For a better view, I highly recommend that you go over to my Facebook. There's the dad, and my Instagram to see these. Please let me know in the comments. There's the mom. Oh my goodness. Oh, guys, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go enjoy my spaghetti. Get you up. Tomorrow we're going to do a genealogy video for sure. Ouch. Oh. And I'm going to put my PJs on because, ouch, I hurt. Oh. Excuse me. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. My blinds were never opened today because, well, I stayed in my bed this morning and watched a movie. Like I said, it was awful. It was terrible. Like I said, D-, awful. The only reason it gets a passing grade from me at all was the acting was halfway decent. Otherwise, it wouldn't have. And I will see you tomorrow for regular videos. Like I said, Tuesdays, and this week it'll be Tuesday and Friday, but most weeks, Tuesdays and Saturdays, will be one video. Because it's just too much. And I know that. So thank you. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You can check out my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok. You know, I've been debating on the other channel whether I should put my Amazon wishlist link or not, and I just don't know, you know. Not asking for anything, but I know some people do it. Like Flipping Drawers does it. He's in the UK. So, let me know what you think. God bless you. Bye-bye.